Alright, let's see how far we can get today. I'm going to use some Victory Brown wax that I have to make his suspenders, because I want something that will hold up to abuse better than clay. Clay is a little soft. Cowboy trappings of the Old West. And I'm going to go through this for a few minutes and just take a look at some of the stuff in here. In actuality, I'm pretty sure that young men who worked cattle and stuff like that didn't like being called cowboys. They preferred cattlemen, and but I don't think cowboys was not really a great term, but it's what we end up with now, and like a lot of things that we talk about, some things change. This is something similar to the hat that I was doing yesterday. I think I'll go ahead and work on his pants. Like I said before, you got to be careful when you're making wrinkles in clothing. You don't want to cut into the anatomy of the person wearing the pants or the clothing. My first sculpture I ever finished was of a frontiersman. It was a bust, and he had a neckerchief around his neck, and I took it down to show my uncle, Ed Frotton, and he said, "Well, Dave, the one thing you forgot to do is not to have the neckerchief cutting into his chest." And what happened was I had one of the wrinkles cutting past the surface of the chest, and I learned a powerful lesson that day, not to overreach with the wrinkles. I was going to go to Yellowstone Park today, but just a little too windy and cold yet. I think I'll wait for another week or so before going. I don't know if you can hear the wind in the background, but it's pretty strong outside. I just went out and looked for my pants, and I found them. This is the back of the pants. This is the style of pants that were worn in the 1800s. And this is the little belt in the back of the pants that would be used to cinch up the pants so it's a little tighter on you. And these are the suspenders. I wore this in a play outdoors at the beginning of about 2001 or so, around there, for about 3 or 4 years. And they're tough pants. You can buy these nowadays too. But the suspenders are canvas, and they're not elastic, and you get the leather connected to the buttons on the pants themselves. So I need a seam. Runs right along there. Take a look at these. The reason I had a belt in the back is because they didn't have actual size pants. I mean, it's not like today where they got a size 10, size 20, size 30 pant waist. Back then they pretty much made things one size that fit all. And so I'm going to show some wrinkles in the pants where they're cinched up. Because these would be just a little more cinched than the pants I wear. Of course, they could have had them tailored too. They could have dropped them off at a seamstress in the cattle town and had them made to fit them a little bit better than the loose fit that they would have been new. But I'm going to make this one loose fitting and bunched up where the belt is drawn tight the back of the pants, only because it makes it more interesting. And if you notice, I just put a little round piece of clay down and let that be the method of making the wrinkles. Okay, I'm going to take just a little wax and I'm going to make the buckle. Okay, the battery just burned out on me, and this one that I just put in my camera won't last much longer either. So I forgot to charge up batteries last night. Quick, before my battery goes dead again. And I want to put some striations in that. There we go. I'm going to just put some little indentions there because this is cinched through there and it's bunched up the material. And then I will bring clay down as the end of the strap. Stick this up in here, right there. And I'm going to put it right against the pants. Maybe flip it just a little bit so you can at least see that it's not part of the pants, it's just on there. Now this could be a scarf that he's going to put around his neck, and he's put it in his back pocket to get it out of the way, and while he gets ready for the day's work. I don't know if I'll keep that, but I'll just leave it there. My battery's going out on me. It's flashing. The other battery just died, and I just put the second one in. I haven't charged it up, so it's about to go dead too. So I'm going to have to call it quits and pick this up tomorrow. And I hope all of you have a great night. And remember, if you're an artist and you've got the ability to create beautiful things, be thankful for what you got. Because not everybody has that blessing. All right, good night.